Oh my God, I'm a god. Send some shorties to your heart. Since you're thinking that you're hard, how about I whip your bars with your ankles, with your heart. Put your legs by your arms and you got 'em.
Man, it's the Killa Cam of Chicago, the scientific CEO, man. It's the Seventh Chamber podcast, Godcast. Let's get it. Come on, man. We finna take y'all on a mission, man. It's the Killa Cam of Chicago, man. I'm just as fly as that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't from New York, though. Man, we finna take y'all on a mission, man. We on a historical look, 55th, the Boulevard right now in Chicago. Check it out, let's go. All right, look, man, I want to talk about what's going on with Cameron, what's going on with Mase, and what's going on with Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, them my guys, man, I grew up on the Dipset, you know what I'm saying? Some of my favorite albums is Purple Haze, Hustler, P-O-M-E by Jim Jones, the product of my environment, man. I mess with Bro and them, man. And to keep it real, I hate to see them getting into it with each other, you know what I'm saying? Come on, let's go, man. We finna take y'all on a mission. We just walking, we walking through Chicago right now. Hey, look, Brodo, man, look. Jim Jones went on the Justin LeBoy show, man. He said some inflammatory stuff about Dipset. He basically said that he created Dipset and that he created their whole style and everything. He introduced Cameron to Pink and all that. Now, check it out, man. I mess with Killa. I mess with Cam. I mess with Jim. I mess with Jewels. Now I mess with Hell Real, all of them. I came up on Dipset, man. So I'm gonna give you my perspective, my outlook on what's going on with them brothers. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing right here. I know, man, that Jim Jones, man, you know, Jim Jones successful with what he doing right now. He's still rapping. You know what I'm saying? Killa Cam them ain't really rapping no more. Mase ain't really rapping no more. They got their hit show, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube called It Is What It Is. So they've been doing their thing on there. But Jim Jones, on the other hand, he been doing his thing. He been doing his thing in the rap game. He one of them brothers like Jay-Z. Even though he older, man, he still laying down hits and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I want them brothers to get it together, you know what I'm saying? And this coming directly from the Killa Cam of Chicago, the scientific CEO. And y'all on the Godcast podcast, Godcast. Let's go, come on. So my thing is, my perspective is, man, I think them brothers should sit down with each other, like for real, man, to like end all that stuff, man. It's been too long, man. It's been years, man. Dipset disbanded probably over 20 years ago, but them brothers still going back and forth. And my thing is, I know how men are. Men got pride, you know what I'm saying? So when Jim Jones went on Justin LeBoy's show and he said the stuff that he said, man, it ignited something. It ignited old flames, you know what I'm saying? So if you go on the show and you tell somebody, man, get off your DICK, man, that's horrible. Somebody gonna respond to that. And Cameron and Mase, man, they had the right to respond back to that, you know what I'm saying? Because look, you don't tell no man to get off your dick, but at the same time, man, Jim Jones, man, he played an intricate role in Dipset. But on the other hand, man, if it wasn't for Killa Cam, if it wasn't for Cameron and his intellect and his genius, man, his business savvy, it wouldn't be no Dipset. It probably wouldn't even be no Jim Jones right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. So me personally, I feel like them brothers need to get it together, man. Need to sit down, talk, hash out whatever their problems is and move on. Because right now it ain't nothing but a circus for the internet. You know what I'm saying? They just making a circus, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I know Mase and Cameron had their problems back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I know they had their issues back in the day. But man, grown men, they sit down and they settle their differences. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, me being a fan of Dipset, and me being somebody who done listened to their music for years, I still listen to their music right now today. Man, I'm asking y'all, I'm urging y'all, man, get it together. Because all y'all doing is putting on a show for the internet. It ain't no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on. So man, look, time gonna tell. Time gonna tell, man. Like, Man, you got people like, man, you got all these different little shows and stuff. You got all this clickbait going on, man, that's making, you know what I'm saying, a ridicule, making Dipset look bad, you know what I'm saying, making Jim Jones look bad, making Cameron look bad, making Mase look bad. But at the end of the day, man, them brothers, all them brothers, man, they artists, man. All them brothers contributed to hip hop and all that. And the thing is, like, with Jim Jones saying he started Dipset, man, all them brothers started that together. You know what I'm saying? All them brothers came together and they created that movement, man. And that movement had an impact, and it was influential on a lot of people. Because if it probably wasn't for Dipset, it probably wouldn't be no scientific Allah. It probably wouldn't be no the scientific CEO. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't be as fly as I am. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Killa Cam and Jim Jones. So, man, let's get it together. Come on, let's go. Man, right now, we just walking through the streets of Chicago. That's it. Talk. This corner talk. This street talk. The Killa Cam of Chicago. Get the Timbs. It's Tim season. And all I'm doing, y'all, all I'm doing is reacting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reacting to what's going on. This is a reactionary video. Seventh Chamber, the podcast, Godcast. In the streets as usual, you know what I'm saying? And I just got something to say. Always got something to say. I'm that type of guy, you know what I'm saying? If I'm steady seeing something, and these guys, I deal with them, I mess with them. Like I said, some of my favorite albums is Purple Haze, Hustler P.O.M.E., a product of my environment by Jim Jones, What the Game Been Missing by Juelz Santana, all that. It's Killa season. We just in Chicago though. So what I think y'all should do, man, I'm talking about this grown men. Man, sit down and hash it out, man. It's been over 20 years since this Dipset disbanded. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, hash it out, man. Cameron, Mase, Jim Jones, all y'all, Juelz, Freaky Zeke, man, Hell Real, everybody, man, y'all need to all sit down, man, hash out y'all beefs, man, and bring us back some of that good music, man. Bring us back some of that Dipset vibe, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, hey, if it wasn't for Dipset, hey, it probably wouldn't be no scientific CEO. You dig? Let's go. And that's just how I feel, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So, hey, that's just my version. That's just how I look at it. That's just what I think. Y'all grown men, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna settle it how y'all settle it. But it's 2025, man. Do that for the culture. Do that for us, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Scientific CEO, man. Man, subscribe, like, man, comment on it, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man, the viewers, man. Let's go, y'all. The Seventh Chamber, podcast, Godcast. It's Chicago's very own. The Killa Cam of Chicago, the Scientific CEO. Peace.
Oh my God, I'm a god. Send some shorties to your heart. Since you're thinking that you're hard, how about I whip your paws with your ankles, with your heart? Put your legs by your arms and your God.